Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to do a Tunisian crochet, and this Tunisian crochet I will be demonstrating on a chain of 20, and because it's just a sample, I have used this pattern before a couple of years ago, but I thought, hey, why not share and see if you like, or let me know in the comment below what you think to it. I will do, as I say, 20 chains, so come back on the 20th chain. I have done 20 chains. Now I'll add one more, then I turn my chain, and what I'm looking for is the loop at the back, so I'll go in the second loop and do that. Because it's Tunisian crochet, we end up just like picking up stitches like this all the way to the end, and I'll come back when I get to the end to show you what to do next. So now I've got to the end and done the last stitch. I still have 20 loops, so I will now hook out. I started with one, then now I'll do 2 loops out, 2 loops out, 2 loops out all the way to the end. So now I've done 2 loops all the way to the back, and now I've ended up with that. In the second row, as you see, I have a loop here, but I will now go into this third loop and yarn out like so. Then I go back to the back loop and yarn out like that, making a crisscross there. I'll demonstrate that again in the second. I'll go in the second loop in front of this one, then I'll go back. So in the first row you need to crisscross like that. Cross like that. Do the front first, and you do the back one last, all the way to the end. So I'll come back when we get to the end. At the end, because I had 20 loops, I'm left with 3, but I'll still do the last but one, which is the second loop from here. Then I'll go back to the one before that, which is squashed in there. Then on the end I will do this loop plus the side loop to give a straight edge like so. Now I have those loops. This time I'll take the first loop on its own, then I'll do 2 loops, 2 loops, 2 loops, 2 loops all the way to the end. When we get to the end, this pattern we will be repeating the same as row number 3 and 4. So I will do one more with you when I get to the end, because there will be a slight change at some point. Now in this row there's a slight change at the beginning. We will do this loop to begin with like so, but we now jump this one go to that one that lies in a slightly slant, like so. Then we go back to the straight one here and we do that. So it's similar, but we just do it a little bit later than before. So just make sure we come out there. I'll do that again because you're snagging there. So we do this slanting one first, then we go to this one. Okay, like so. Then we go to the next one, slanting one, then we go back to the straight one here. So we'll keep doing this all the way to the end. So this one, then our straight one. So you end up with closing those gaps like that. That's the difference there to where we have done the crisscross. I'll carry on like that to the end. So it's this loop that's slanted a little bit, and then this one. I'll go all the way to the end, then come back to show you what we do next. So now at the end, as usual, I have gone on 2 loops. Then I will yarn out those 2 little loops, and I'll do 1 loop first, and then I do 2 loops at a time. Like that. Like that. Like that. All the way to the end. Then hang around because the next row we started different. I will explain that when we get there. Now I'm at the end. I'll finish off like that. But remember previous row, we had to do this one first, then we crisscross from there. This time we'll do it a little bit earlier so you can see which is a slanting stitch. If you look further on your stitch, in this case this is stitch number 5, it's a slanted one. That will give us as a guideline to what we do. So when we do crisscrossing, we'll do this one and that one, which means this one and this one crosses. So this time, instead of doing this one alone, we will go straight away to doing the crosses like that, and we'll cross them like that. Then we come back to the one that was a guideline and do it that way. By looking forward, we'll always make sure that we're not doing the wrong thing or we're not crossing the wrong stitches, because this pattern depends on what we do each row at the beginning for it to fall in place. Our pattern is beginning to emerge, where we take this stitch and we take this one, and especially the second one is forming a line. I'm not sure whether you can see yet, but you should be able to see on your project if you're following me. There's little slanted lines. That is the pattern. But I'll do a few more rows because that way we'll be able to see on the camera, and I might increase my lighting as well so you'll be able to see, because sometimes it's nice to see. It makes us all excited, and it motivates me definitely when I start seeing the pattern. And I hope you like this pattern and you've enjoyed doing it. You're enjoying doing it. So all the way to the end like that. So this is a straight one, this is a slanted one. So we do that and we'll come back. We do this one. At this stage, you could actually calculate your stitches just to give you more guideline. So there's 2 there, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. We need to have 20, 21. So we'll go to the end here, this stage, do 2 loops. That'll be our 20. And 21 will be the straight one, which is just right there. Like that. We have 21 stitches now. That way we'll make sure that our pattern is not broken up. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So I'll do a couple more rows and then come to back. So carrying on now with the stitches, I am going back here to finish off this row, just like that. And I did say I'll do a few more rows, which I have done, and I'll share with you in a bit. And this is what we are achieving. It's a lovely pattern. I'm sure you can see there. I don't know whether changing the light makes it a bit better, but I can try and do that and see if you'll be able to see it better. And that's the pattern. And the lines are in there. It's like a beehive. So if you like that, please don't forget to subscribe and share my video. Maybe other people might want to see or to learn this video. You'll also be helping my little and supporting my little channel. I've got only a few subscribers. It would be nice to get to 1,000 or more. So please be kind and share. Just changing the lighting. Thank you for watching and bye.